Thank you, Nomi. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. So I am the current president of the Open Bioinformatics Foundation. I'll tell you briefly about what we are. So we were founded back in around 2000 out of the open source projects like BioPerl and BioPython. And we would like to promote open source as an everyday thing in bioinformatics. It's getting better, but there's still work. You're all welcome to join. That's a quote from the paperwork. And there's a membership link there. There's no fee, and you will be able to vote on any policy decisions that we have upcoming. The most recent example would be when we adopted a code of conduct for all our member projects. We have a small board. 3 of us are present today. Myself, Nomi, who's also chairing BOSC, and Ido Freeberg, who's involved in the CoFest. We have 4 main activities at the moment. We're an umbrella for the self-managing projects like BioPerl and BioPython. We run a newsletter, we underwrite BOSC, and we run an event fellowship. And the latter is probably the most time-consuming part of the board's duties. Bastian, one of our board members who's not here, runs the newsletter. It's done on GitHub. You can submit pull requests to add your little news item to the next item. And please get involved if you've got an event you want to help advertise. That'd be grand. CoFest and BOSC. So this is our flagship event every year. This is when we have our most impact, I would say. Historically, it has been our main income stream as well, and that's enabled us to do our event fellowship work, which I'll talk about in a minute. CoFest, again, Nomi's briefed you on that. Coming up days 3 and 4 of the meeting, I will see you there. We've had some important projects that have come out of the CoFest, and we'll hear a little bit about one of those in a moment. Google Summer of Code. I'm sure many of you have been involved in this in the past. The OBF has acted as an umbrella project so that individual bioinformatics projects, not just people involved in BioPerl, BioPython and the like, can take part in Google Summer of Code. We've had a lull. We've had a volunteer come back to volunteer to be our administrator. We need mentors, potential mentors, to come forward with project ideas. You have to put forward a pitch to Google to get accepted into the program. And if you do, it can be really, really rewarding. It's quite a time commitment, but being a Google Summer of Code mentor, I can recommend it. I've done it twice. And if I had a bit more time, I'd like to do it again. The Event Fellowship. We've been running this about 10 years now. We've awarded 50 financial contributions to help young people from a diverse background attend events linked to open science, open data, open source. The next call is beginning of August. We do 3 calls a year. Please encourage your students or a younger member of the audience to apply. Everyone will write a blog post. It's one of the commitments you make to get the money. And they're all on our website. They're archived on Rogue Scholar with a DOI. And it's quite a fascinating glimpse into the breadth of open source activities around the world. Standard award is now increased to up to $1,500 US. That includes a range of travel costs, including childcare. It's on a reimbursement basis, so you need to provide receipts. The original funding came from a grant from Nescent, and until recently, we've had a surplus from BOSC that's underwritten this. We can still keep going for at least another year, but if the financial situation with the conference sponsorship doesn't improve, things might get a little bit tricky thereafter. So you can find us website openbio.org. You can email the board there. There's a Slack, there's an invitation link in the bottom, the footer of every page. We're on GitHub. Our documents, our policy documents are all on GitHub. We have some presence on LinkedIn, on Mastodon, on Blue Sky, and yeah, some time back we withdrew from Twitter deliberately. Please come and talk to us. So, you know, Nomi, Ido, could you just stand up for a moment and wave? The other board member that's present. A lot of the people in the room have been long-term members of the OBF, and we encourage all the BOSC participants to consider joining. Thank you.